Hey YouTube, this is Ruben. I just wanted to talk about this Milwaukee Packout set that I've got installed in my truck. I did a couple videos back a while ago on installing these in the back of my first Gen 4 and I went camping for 4 days up at Moonlight Madness. This is the last day. I came up here on Thursday, and today's Sunday, so this thing worked out really well. Once again, my thought was, when I go wheeling, is to put my recovery gear in this one and food and stuff in this one, and it worked out pretty well. I brought other gear too because I camped for 4 days, so yeah, and so that's what I got. So my setup here, I got this flat tabletop to just carry, and I could do my coffee in the morning, food prep, whatever. I've got other gear I'll show you in a minute, but anyway, recovery gear, food. This thing worked out pretty well. I filled it up on Thursday when I came up, and then I kind of topped it off on Friday with more ice, and I still got plenty of ice in there. Heading home today, so I want to make sure I keep that mayonnaise cool. These are all my leftovers. I brought these packs, ended up making too much food for just myself. You never know what you need, but that's what happens. To kind of show you this side. This side's nice and cool still. Got my beer and water. I had some sodas in there. Yeah, but I had to make another run for more ice later to just kind of top it off. But it's still holding really well, and I'm happy with it. And I'll show you around the camp real quick. Today's the last day, so I'm going to be packing up and getting out of here. But real quick, those held up really well. I got tossed around pretty good yesterday in my truck. This is a 4Runner. It's an 88, and I might do a walk around someday, but it is lifted old man emu rear leaf springs, and then a Procom bracket lift in the front, and it's got lockers in the rear. So yeah, it did really well. I did get tossed around pretty good. The suspension is not where I want it to be yet, but with me getting tossed around and going over the really tough areas, this held up real well, stayed in place, and didn't get tore up too bad. So yeah, it worked out real good. Anyway, and then this bag worked really well. Something I bought at Walmart, and I carry all my dry foods in there, snacks and tortillas, bread, granola bars, anything that didn't need to be refrigerated. But being up here for 4 days, I did bring I think it's called a yoke camp kitchen, and that worked really good. I just got that. I'm not sure if I'll always bring it up, but I mean, I used to have 3 of those boxes. Now I got 2. So I try to pack light and only bring what I need, because that's one thing. You always bring more than what you need for every situation, and then you end up not using half of everything. I've got my blue water for dishes. I got drinking water, propane tank. This setup is really good. Helped out a lot, but that's kind of what I've got there. And then Costco tent and my sleeping bag and cot worked out really well. I did bring my other pack out, just because I could, but I left all of my bulky stuff here and only took those 2 on the trail, and that was the reason for it. So I'll show you my campsite real quick. There's my canopy, and that's kind of what it is. A bunch of wheelers out here. It's Moonlight Madness 23. This is the last day, so everybody's getting ready to pack up and go home. But had a good time. Once again, those packouts worked really well. I know they're pricey, but I'm happy with it. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.